There is a legend about this valley, a tale carried across the winds of time, a legend strange and sinister, the legend of the Chooper.
That's trash.
Hello and welcome to another episode of That's Cool, That's Trash, the podcast where we watch a psychotronic movie online, then get together on Skype to break down the crazy. I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Scott.
It's nice to have you back, Kyle.
Thank you. Feels great to be back.
Feels like we haven't done this together in a while.
Yeah.
We had a good time with Devin, though, without you.
Well, that's
Even though he was a
about
foreigner.
right. That's about right. Maybe we can get Devin involved again.
Yeah, we'd love to have him on again.
Yep.
And I don't want to, speak out of turn or anything, but I think he'd like to be on the show again too.
All right, let's make that happen.
I'm down.
Right on. So this week we're talking about a movie from 1971 that was directed and written and produced by Ray Dennis Steckler, using one of his many pseudonyms. His pseudonym he used for this one was Wolfgang Schmidt.
Why?
I don't know why. Yeah, I honestly, well, if you've seen any of his other films, this is not like something to hide. This is like, this is.
Go tell it from the mountains.
Yeah, I'm trying to. So
Wow.
Scott, do you know Ray Dennis Steckler?
I do now.
Okay, I know Kyle has seen at least 2 or 3 of his movies with me, although these were kind of hazy college days. But Scott, you probably know his film, The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies, that was lambasted by MST3K wonderfully.
Okay, but that sounds sort of
It's
familiar.
one of the later seasons, but
Okay, then I'm sure I've seen it.
okay. So that's what he's known for. That one, he directed a film about with Arch Hall Jr., this kind of hack musician guy in the early 60s whose dad, Arch Hall Sr., tried to make a movie Elvis star out of him. And Ray Dennis Steckler did this film called Wild Guitar, which is like the rise and fall kind of story of a musician, And he did a cool answer to Psycho called The Thrill Killers, which I actually recommend. And Scott, he did this really crazy movie called Ratfink and Boo Boo, which is in 1966. It was a spoof of the Batman TV show, and it is really something.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
And then he did this in 1971. It was also called The Chooper. And after this, also the star of this film was his wife up until a couple years after this, and then they divorced. But she continued to work with him throughout the 70s. He went on to just do softcore and some hardcore porno.
As one does when you evolve.
Sexual satanic awareness.
He went up and he went up the ladder then.
Triple Play. Sexorcist Devil. But he used the name Sven Hellstrom. Let me just read you the list of his names he used.
All right.
So that you'll go, oh, that guy. So his most common name he used, he directed Wild Guitar, but he also had a star in it because of the whole other thing. But he took the name Cash Flag with 2 G's.
Oh, that's a great name.
And
That's pretty good.
He often used the name Cash Flag when he was on screen. But here's some other ones. Sven Christian, Sven Hellstrom, Harry Nixon, Michael J. Rogers, Michelle J. Michel J. Rogers, Wolfgang Schmidt, Cindy Lou Steckler, R.D. Steckler, Ray Steckler, and Cindy Lou Sutters. And Cindy Lou Sutters was the name he used for his porn stuff.
Makes it seem more sensuous when there's a woman director. You're like, oh, this is so...
This isn't dirty.
Yeah, it's sensual.
Watch Cindy Lou Sutter.
It's erotic.
Right.
So, yeah, this little movie is a trip. So his wife was the star. He shot it and edited it and wrote it and produced it. His daughters played the little girls in it. And the guy that plays Tim, did you guys notice that the guy wanted to buy the ranch at all? Did that come up?
Hey, I want to buy a ranch. No, I want to buy a ranch.
That was one of the only things that did come up.
So his name was Ron Haydock, and he played the Batman character in Rat Fink and Boo Boo. He was a kind of a popular musician in the late 50s, early 60s. He was like considered a rival to Elvis, but he never reached that fame, obviously. But
Yeah, really?
there's an album of his stuff. I actually have it. Some of it's okay. He also wrote porn erotica stuff in the 70s. If you ever want to do some interesting Google image searches, search for Vin Saxon. Vin Saxon book covers. They're freaking hilarious. Like really crude paintings for these porno book covers. Anyway, so Ron Haydock, he also wrote for like eerie and creepy comics in the 70s. He wrote screenplays, he wrote that smut stuff, and he was actually visiting this director in Las Vegas and was hitchhiking back to L.A. and got hit by a truck in 1977 and was killed.
Oh,
and
shit.
that's how he died. But that's Tim in this movie. Okay, so
His name is Tim.
I had to give you guys a bit of a rundown and the listeners. I love Ray Dennis Steckler. I don't know why. I totally enjoy his movies.
I like Cindy Lou Sutter more.
You're more of a Sutter guy.
Sutter.
Okay, so this movie is Blood Shack. It came out in 1971.
Blood Shack. Sorry, I couldn't.
Is it a B-52s joke?
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
waiting.
I was trying to do my Schneider. Yeah, I know.
You made it about 7 minutes in the show.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
way longer than I was planning. But I would just like to say that's pretty much like with the first 10 minutes of the movie, I kept just singing that over and over.
I did too.
I couldn't help it. This movie
infectious.
riffs itself, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Normally we run down what happens in this, but this takes about
Here, let me give you the rundown.
2 seconds.
They stay up late at night at the side of a road, 15 miles to the Blood Shack. Sorry.
Okay, the Craig family owns this ranch, which by ranch I mean, have you ever seen the stock footage of when the military would like build fake towns and then bomb them to see what would happen?
Oh my God! That is exactly what I was thinking. It came on screen. I was just waiting for the white flash. And then I go, Sue,
So
Billy, lay down, duck and cover.
We sounded like Daniel.
This ranch consists of a weird like Quonset hut ranch house, a strange water tower, and then this dilapidated just piece of shit single level like 2-bedroom shack. I mean, it's a house with holes in the walls, and there's a dirty stained mattress. Like that's all there is.
Yeah, and that's all that town needs.
And so the family owned this, and old man Craig died over a year ago, and his daughter shows up to take over her inheritance. And the other thing that you need to know is that there's an Indian legend of a ghost creature called the Chooper that haunts the house and all those who enter it and kills them. And that is about what happens, and then the rodeo comes through town. And that is literally the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I meant to do some Google searching on Chooper. Did any of you guys get a chance to do this?
I have looked several times. Even if you search Ray Dennis Steckler Blood Shack Chooper, it barely comes up. No, it's no basis in anything.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
I just thought they just forgot to finish Chooper Cabra or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time I made a note about this movie, like it was like, no, you mean Chopper.
Oh yeah, autocorrect.
Like no.
I thought it was
Chopper.
I thought it was Trooper.
No, it's Chooper.
Like he's a real trooper.
Nope, he's a Chooper.
Chooper.
Yeah. Like that Dinosaur Jr. song, Start Choopin'.
Did they mean East Indian ghost?
Why?
Because he kind of looked like a ninja.
He did.
I don't understand this movie. Like, I don't understand. Because it's like a Scooby-Doo episode, essentially.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But I don't. I mean, was the Chooper the obvious suspect the entire time, or was there ever a Chooper?
Well, yeah, I think he took on the Chooper persona, right? Because he even said, "Oh, people have been dying here for 150 years."
Okay.
Wait, Tim?
Yeah. In the end, it's revealed that the person that attacked Daniel and tried to kill her was Tim.
Right.
Which is very obvious. But
It's not. I pretty much expected it to be Daniel the whole time. I mean, then I figured it's got to be Tim, but I still expected it to be dumb enough to be Daniel.
yeah. So
Which would have actually made more sense, sort of.
Sort of. So when they recast this, Ryan Gosling is going to play Daniel.
Yes.
I was pretty sure at first, when the first time I met Tim, that Daniel actually played Tim. Like he just shaved off his mustache and got rid of his accent. And I was pretty sure they were never going to appear in a scene together.
Okay, so
they're gangly.
This film needs to be seen to be believed, but if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, I'm assuming you will. The Chooper wears, as Kyle said, he's kind of dressed like a ninja. He has a black hoodie on, essentially, with the drawstrings closed over most of his face, black ninja pants, and Chuck Taylors. And the weird, right? And a sword.
Yeah.
And the weird thing to me is that half of the time you see the Chooper, he's just running around in daylight.
I think it's supposed to be night, but
head to toe. No, this is like noon, like head to toe in black. I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. Okay, so again, just to give you a sense of this thing, we try to describe this ranch, how desolate it is, and there's the caretaker Daniel wears a black hat, cowboy hat type of thing, and it blows off at least 4 times during this film.
Favorite part of my movie. Favorite part.
See, I was personally I liked it when he took his shirt off.
Yeah,
which was most of or half shirt.
Yeah,
I'm either going to wear a half cowboy shirt or just no shirt because I don't like to be bothered with tucking. It chafes his belly.
I was going to say he would just be like wearing a half shirt. And I mean, I do remember that being a thing, and I had a few half shirts in my day. I don't know why.
Like they couldn't even bother to buy a hat that fit the fucking guy.
Well, I thought it was just so windy.
Can we talk about the guys? Okay, the movie opens. Girl gets out of the car. This is the movie. And she's going to stay in this house. And the best part is they pull up in this, 57 Chevy. Yeah, jalopy. And then they're like, we're not staying here. This place is too scary, basically. And she's like, just screams at him, you chicken. The best part is creepy Daniel. You haven't met him at this point. This dude, weird guy with a shovel, no shirt on, is just standing like 20 feet away watching him. I was like, is he meeting them? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And she just screams at chicken and goes in, and then he's like, you can't go in there! And like runs up, and she's like, hasn't noticed him. It was the most random scene. I was like...
Oh, man. So, yeah.
But I wanted to say the comment was that brought me into this was the hat. There's one guy, for no reason, wearing a bowler hat.
Like a droog from Clockwork Orange.
I think that's going to be my affectation.
That was a very short-lived fad, if it was a fad at all, in 1970 when they shot this, because I'd never seen any kids driving cartoon 50s jalopies with a hippie flower sticker on it and wearing bowler hats. So we have a little audio, so we get to meet Daniel and this girl that is determined to spend the night here, even though you'll find out real quick, guys, when you watch this, that Daniel does not want you to go into the house. And he will be happy to warn you that the Chooper will get you. Chooper will get you. Chooper will get you.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is private property. Now get out.
Hey, man. I'm going to spend the night here.
That's what you think.
That's right, mister. I heard about your ghost and how it kills people. Well, I ain't a chicken, not like my friends. I dare it to come get me.
Well, maybe they're smart. Now, maybe you just better get out of here, too.
No way, baby. Look, I got money, okay?
I can't take your money. I'm the foreman here, and this is private property, and I got a responsibility to the Craigs.
Oh, man, Craig's been dead for over a year. How much?
I can't take that money. Besides, Mr. Craig's niece is coming out here to take over tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, baby. What about tonight?
You're dead set on staying, aren't you?
That's right.
Even if that thing does get you.
That's right.
Go ahead and stay, but if the trooper comes to get you, well, you just deserve it. But I warn you, the trooper will get you, and I know it.
Yeah, well, we'll see, okay?
That shows him.
That shows him. I got a question.
What
What
does Daniel do?
What would Daniel do?
No, just before you move forward, Scott, I just wanted to say, like when the car pulls up with the kids in it and they get out, and you said he's just leaning on that shovel. Like when they pull up, like he's just shoveling like this lifeless, like silty dirt from like one place to another. Not even a pile of it.
Yep.
He's just kind of moving dirt around. Like, and he's the caretaker. This is absolute desolation. This is like in a Bergman film where Death would play chess with him or something like that. Like, it's like the most wind-torn, like awful, dry, arid. What does he do?
I don't know. I think he buries bodies for the Chooper.
Well, that's his moonlight job. I mean, okay. So what were we gonna say after that scene, Scott?
Oh, actually, I was just going to talk about the chopper, whatever it is,
Chooper.
the Chooper.
No. I'm not going to accept any chopper bullshit.
Sorry.
Nothing logical here, Scott.
Do we happen to have an audio clip of the first attack?
No.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Because when I listen to it, you hear him scream.
Yes, you do. It sounds like a Muppet.
Well, no, I'm like, why do I know that scream? It's Barney Gumble from The Simpsons.
Oh.
It sounds exactly like him. And it's very obviously Daniel, the actor who plays Daniel, doing the Chooper voice scream.
Yeah,
mumble.
It did sound a lot like him.
Yeah.
It did. You should go back and listen to that first attack. It is the funniest thing because it sounds exactly like Barney Gumble. Because I actually went and looked up because I was just like, okay, am I crazy? And I am not.
Well.
Turns out. Not from this anyway.
There's something about Daniel's voice that reminds me of like a sample from Avalanche's Frontier Psychiatry. Like every time he speaks, I just want to hear that song kick in.
Nice.
I don't know.
So the girl meets the Chooper and is stabbed with his sword. And then I think we have another clip of this is an all too familiar scene for Daniel to find.
Hey, where are you? No! I warned you! I told you that Chooper would get you, but you wouldn't listen! No! I sure am glad that Chooper couldn't use this money, because I sure can. And doesn't look like you're going to be able to use it either. But I warned you. I told you that Chooper would get you. This is exactly what you deserve.
So I don't think Daniel's supposed to be mildly retarded, but that's definitely something that comes off to me.
Yeah, I could see it. I hadn't thought about that either, but now that you mention it, he seems to repeat himself quite a lot.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, but one thing I love is that whenever he finds a dead body in the house from the Chooper's attacks, he runs. He runs and he gets his truck, and then he runs into the house and gets the body, then he runs out. What's he running for?
Yeah, there's no sense of urgency. Nobody's out there.
Nobody's out there. The body's not going to get more dead. I didn't understand. That was really weird to me. Like, he seems like of all the people who would be moseying with a corpse, it would be him.
He's a mosey kind of guy.
Yeah, he moseys.
It's also kind of weird that he has no regard for human life. Like, just the fact that, like, hey, I warned you and you didn't listen, so you deserve to die. You didn't listen to me about a crazy myth. Now you deserve to die. You deserve death. And I will take your money as fee for driving you out here.
Well, it's not going to go to waste. I think after this we get to meet the neighbor kids, which I was really struggling with the neighborness of it because there's not another structure in sight in the horizon of this entire film, and I love that one's like 4 and one's like 7,
yes,
and that they're like, hey, your mom said go home, so walk on home. Where the fuck are they walking to? But we get to hear some sweet library music that indicates that these are cute, innocent little kids.
God, they were so adorable.
Yeah.
They were the best actors in this movie.
Yeah. They probably were.
Yeah. I mean, they were so natural and so cute and just sweet, and they remembered to call each other by their character names.
Yeah. I was impressed with that.
Yeah, it was great. They stole my heart, Matt. They stole my heart.
Hey, they stole America's hearts in 1971. Daniel goes to get Carol, who is the heir of this sprawling ranch estate, and Tim, I believe, is already there. Yeah, Tim is looking for Daniel. And when Daniel comes back with Carol, I think we have a clip where we get to meet Tim and hear what his prime motivation is. You know, what I love about this movie is the characterization in the story. It's almost as thin as, like, you know, those like cocktail party games where you write like a thing on a index card and you put it on your forehead, and people like react to you whatever it says. Like if it said, like, I don't know, vampire or something like that, and people like make the sign of the cross at you or whatever. It's like just like, oh, am I a vampire? I don't know, what am I? But this is like that, where it's just kind of like, you're a avaricious landowner who wants to buy my land. No, I'm not going to sell my land to you. Am I Tim? Am I Tim
Yes.
from Bloodshaq? Yeah. Like, everybody has one. Daniel doesn't want you to go in the shack. Tim wants to buy the land. Carol doesn't want to sell the land. That's it. That's all there is to these people.
Yeah.
They have no secret lives, despite VO. I mean, normally a voiceover is used to, you know, first of all, cheat and cover up a lot of work, but it's also used to give people some depth and an insight into their minds and their emotional lives.
God, I love how VO is used in this thing. Oh my God.
Well, first let's meet Tim.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, fixed to go to the rodeo tomorrow?
You're old man Craig's niece, aren't you?
Yeah, this is Carol. It's Tim Foster.
I want to buy your ranch.
I just got here. I don't intend to sell it. It's been in the family for a long time.
You've got a lot of good property out here. I can use it. I want to buy your ranch.
Didn't you hear her? She said she didn't want to sell it.
That's right, Tim. I'm sorry.
I want to fix up this place. Fix up the ranch house. Tear down that old water tower. It's about to fall down on somebody anyway. Get rid of that old house.
That's a historical monument. It's been there for over 150 years.
You know the only history that place has got is about 150 years history of death in it. You know that.
The Chooper legend? The one my uncle mentioned a few times? I don't know very much about it.
You don't know that people have been dying in that place for 150 years from then to today. You don't know that. They're still getting knocked off in there. Everybody in this area could be a lot better off once we get rid of that house. I want to buy your ranch.
I don't intend to sell. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, this isn't your final decision, right? I mean, you can't have made up your mind so soon, right? Right? I mean, you just came back from, you know, wherever you come from. You want to get a little lay of the land here, right? We'll talk about it, okay?
It's a real people person.
Yes, he is. He doesn't. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I like that about. He's a straight shooter, I guess I'd say.
You know what Tim wants when you see him.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to buy your ranch. He's not hiding anything. He's not in it for the water or the underground lakes. He just needs to feel complete, and your ranch is going to make him feel complete.
Yeah. He's selfless. We also find out that the rodeo is coming to town. I'm going to go ahead and guess that Ray Dennis Steckler didn't have a script when he started this thing. And I think the rodeo actually came to town. And I think he took the principal actors there and shot some footage and then used it. And do you want to argue with me about that, Kyle?
No.
Okay.
No. This felt like they were on a family vacation and he could write it off by making a movie about it.
Right. And this film clocks in at 55 minutes. When he went to distribute it, they said this is too short. We won't do anything less than 70 minutes. So what do you do if you're a professional filmmaker? You add in the other 15 or 16 minutes of rodeo footage you didn't use. So apparently I was being kind to you guys by not making you watch the full cut.
I'm glad you did, but I would kind of like to see it now.
Well, I doubt there's anything I doubt there's any voiceover. I doubt there's any original. I think you know what I mean. I just couldn't imagine watching 15 more minutes of rodeo footage.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually seen I've seen the full one before. I didn't make it through it.
It was the rodeo, didn't it?
It was the rodeo.
It made you go soft.
Yeah.
You had a Chooper boner, and then the rodeo made you go sour.
Yeah. So, Kyle, you were mentioning how cute the little kids were and how they were some of the better actors.
Oh my God,
they were the best actors.
They were adorable.
So I thought it was so cute when the little girl was telling the Chooper legend, like her version of it when they go into the house finally, when Daniel's busy doing something else. Can we hear that?
Oh, of course.
It's like a family circus.
It's creepy in here. Do you think the Chooper would get us? No. Well, do you think we should go in? Yeah. Well, remember the story that Daniel told me? He said the Choopers ate a little girl and a little boy, and Henry was trying to find more kids, and he found 2 kids in the creepy house, and he ate them all up, and he said if we go in here, the Chooper would eat us all up, so we better be careful in there. You're silly. Come on, let's go.
It's like the Bad News Breakers.
Hey, who wants ice cream? That was so cute.
God, it was adorable. You know, she worked on that. Like, she just kind of. I mean, she had like a couple of key points. She made up some straight bullshit just in the moment, like kids do, but it was perfect kid bullshit.
Yeah, it was. Rings true.
I'm sorry, Scott. What were you saying?
Well, what it reminds me of is American Movie. The kids in that look like it's totally inappropriate for these children to be in this movie and saying the things they're saying, but it's adorable.
Yep.
Because their parents obviously see absolutely no problem with it, and the kids are probably totally desensitized. Not that it was terrible, like it's violent or anything, but it's just like the whole thing. Just I can't imagine a world that Daniel should be talking to these children. It's really hard for me.
Oh.
So, because I remember the first time they walk up and there, he's like, "Kayla, we were playing by the house, and we're gonna playing. What are they playing? Musical chairs, both with one chair, and they're and it's the cutest thing ever. And he's just like leering at them, like, nice. This is right after I thought they're gonna get annihilated in a nuclear blast for the first time. But yeah, kids are adorable.
Kyle, you alluded to that you love the use of voiceover in this film. Let's hear Carol's voiceover from the rodeo because, usually like I was saying, voiceover is used to advance the plot or take a shortcut through some narrative stuff. This is almost like it's just Carol's journal.
It is Carol's journal, and please pay special attention to the reverb on this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
This was the day the rodeo hit our area. There would be traveling pros, local pros, and local amateurs, all appearing in it. It was to last a week, moving to different areas in the county so that everyone would get a chance to join in the festivities. In the meantime, I called up Mrs. Potts and asked her if she would show me around, and then we could take the kids on a little shopping spree before we went to the rodeo.
Fun fact, this movie sets the Guinness Book of World Records for using the word rodeo.
Yeah. The rodeo comes up more in this than it did in the movie 8 Seconds.
Totally.
I'm so glad that she explained that to us because I had no idea what the fuck was going on in this section.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
I was
for
watching
throwing us a rope.
I don't know if you have a clip of this voiceover when she's talking about Tim. And all he wants to do is buy my ranch. That's not what I was thinking. I'm like, what are you thinking? Because this guy's a creepy jerk.
Yeah.
But apparently she's like totally like, yeah, come talk to me about selling my ranch in hopes of sparking something up. Or,
yeah, no, you're right. There was like this, she implied that
Yeah.
he was handsome and that if he wasn't so aggressive about the house, there might really be something there.
Yeah, I picked up on that too and thought, wow, I think we missed something.
Yeah, totally. Because the only thing you could say about him, Tim being handsome, is that it would have to be implied. Not actual. It's implied that he's handsome by looking at him.
So Scott, when you stepped out for a moment, we also discussed the fact that the rodeo footage was padding.
No.
And I love that. I forgot until I watched this again for this that they go back to the rodeo. She even says like, so we went back to the rodeo the next day. and blah blah, and she goes to the little kid's house and meets their pony,
Yeah.
Peanuts.
That's right, that happens.
Peanuts. That's what they named the pony. She was just about the prettiest thing you ever saw. If ever you wanted to see two happy kids, this was it. Sugar Plum, their adopted puppy, seemed to like her new friend. Margie took to riding her immediately. The kids really knew how to enjoy life out here in the desert. No smog, just fresh air. Mr. Puss came out to say hello. He said his daughters really dug me, and I dug them. He told me that I was welcome any time, just to drop by.
Oh my god.
I really need to get my cuticles fixed. They're out of control.
Oh my god. I bet you, I can't prove this, but I bet you dimes to dollars, and this won't make sense to anyone else, but that this voiceover was done the last minute on a Play School recorder because the final was due, her final film was due that day, and this was the result, and now you can watch it on YouTube.
Oh, man. I love that the rodeo had such an impact on him that they wanted to bring some of it home with them.
Yeah.
Let's get our own pony. Hey, if ponies and kids aren't cute enough for you, let's get a fucking puppy in this shit.
They call it Sugar Plum.
God.
So we go immediately from this cuteness to Daniel facing his inner demons, I guess, which is basically him talking to the house, the Chooper specifically, and you find out that they have an interesting he has an interesting dynamic with the house.
They're never gonna knock you down. They'll never knock you down. That's okay, Chooper. You keep knocking them off, I'll keep burying them. They're not gonna tear this old house down. They gotta find the bodies first. They'll never find the bodies where I put them. So you just kill all you want, and I'll keep burying them. But they'll never knock this whole house down.
So he's basically like a drunk guy you see in like the alley, just
talking to the
holding
house.
a bottle of nitrate, just saying that.
Well, here's my thing: is why is he so like trying to stop everyone from going in the house? Then, if he's just like, it's cool.
I don't know.
Good question.
I also, now that you mentioned that it's a cool thing, before I could decide that Ryan Gosling should play him in the remake, I was thinking Matthew McConaughey should.
That'd be an
work.
obvious choice, though.
I know.
That'd be almost too obvious.
But it'd be a lot cooler if they did.
Actually, I want to see that now.
Me too. So yeah, I didn't quite understand. He wants everyone to stay away. He doesn't want people to get killed, but he does not care if they die.
No.
Oh, because it's more work for him.
Ooh, can we twist this a little bit? Sorry about your casting choice. Can we also have Woody Harrelson then play Tim?
Ooh, the dynamic between those two.
True Blood Shack.
Yeah. True Blood Shack. Oh my god. You have to edit this somehow and make I'm sure that you could get enough from
No.
True Blood.
No, you couldn't. So yeah, I don't know what Daniel sees in this place. Scott, you missed the clip when we meet Tim, and he's waving his arms. I guess that's acting to him, waving his arms up and down, saying, "But it's a historical monument." She said no. So, what is his connection to this house? They'll never knock you down. This house is barely standing. Does it even have any glass in it?
No. You can't even go in it or you'll get killed. What's the point of having it?
I love that they say it's 150 years old, and this house was obviously built in like 1965.
I think
maybe 50s, but
yeah,
it's not...
it looks like it's late 40, like just post-war, like let's just throw a bunch of shit up in the desert, and then returning soldiers will buy stuff out here, and then nobody went out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are familiar with the YouTubes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're familiar with the little phenomenon in there called supercuts, when they take all of like let's say they take Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, and they take every line that Keanu Reeves has attempting at an English accent, right? And they put those all together, so you don't have to watch the whole movie. Well, I made a Chooper cut that is just Daniel talking to people about the Chooper or the house. It's a little long, but I think it's worth it because you really get it's a deeper look into Daniel.
I'm so excited.
How come you never let us play in that old house, Daniel?
I told you kids before, stay away from that old house. Bad things happen in there. So y'all stay away, here?
What kind of bad things?
People get hurt real bad. So y'all stay away from there. I can't let you play around here anymore. Promise?
We promise.
Okay.
Fuck you, kids! Don't play around here! Next time the Chooper will get you!
What are you doing here? I can't tell when that old chipper might be around. Well, I think you better go to bed.
I'm gonna go look at the old house anyways.
You stay away from that old house.
I'm gonna go look at the old house anyways.
Stay out of there, you hear me? Stay out of there! The Chooper will get you!
I gotta find her, man.
There ain't nothing but bad business out there, so you stay away from there.
I've gotta find her.
Stay away, you hear me? Stay away! The Chooper will get you! Oh my God! I warned you! I told you the Chooper would get you! Look what... Oh my God. That's not the Chooper. He's not 150 years old. That's Tim Foster. He's just trying to scare you off your ranch. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. Don't ever go in that old house, or the Chooper will get you.
Nice work.
Nicely done.
That's what he died for.
Though, if I hadn't just watched this movie and you told me that this was audio from King of the Hill, I would have probably believed you.
I hope Mike Judge is helming the remake.
Yeah, totally. Oh, you know who else he sounds like? That's it. Shazam! Sounds like Jim Neighbors. Oh my goodness.
So, so that's Daniel expiring, folks. At the end, we're kind of rushing through these clips, but there really is. This is a thin narrative thread to this movie.
He gets killed by the thing he loves
and hates, and warns people away from,
and is
loves.
happy. But can I always say when he gets attacked, this is the best part about the Chooper, is the way it attacks. It's like a full body black ninja suit. Think Green Man, but black, basically. But its weapon of choice seems to be a short, like a katana, right? With it held upside down.
Yeah.
And it's the most comical thing every time. It's just literally like he just steps into frame and stabs. It's really jarringly hilarious. It's so awkward.
They should call this like Ninja Hut.
I think that's copyrighted, Kyle, because when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out, they had to deal with Pizza Hut. It's a whole thing.
Oh, what about Stabbin' Cabin?
Mm-hmm.
In Cabin.
I think he made that film later as Cindy Lou Sutters.
I'm pretty sure right.
All right,
guys.
Guys,
before we go too far, can we talk about the fight scene? Just
which one, Tim or Daniel?
The Daniel Tim epic throwdown.
The one where Tim is dressed as Tim.
Yes.
That fight. Okay.
Yes, where
what?
Daniel is so tired of Tim pestering Carol about wanting to sell the ranch, and he starts getting physical with Carol. So Daniel punches him. Mm-hmm. Do you remember this ringing a bell, Scott?
No, I was ringing a bell, but I thought you said he's dressed as Tim.
Well, I mean, they fought each other twice. Once in the end where he was dressed as the Chooper and he fought Daniel, and then another time where he was just being Tim.
Oh, okay. Daniel was dressed as Tim.
No, sorry, no.
Missing here.
Vague pronoun. I apologize.
That's funny. I was trying to I missed something. Okay. Gotcha.
I love that the girls are kind of shoveling dirt like Daniel was at the beginning.
Yep.
And then they just sit there and watch these two dudes kick the shit out of each other.
And I really thought that they were going to uncover a hand or something. Like, I thought there was a point to the shoveling. Like, oh no, they're going to find a body and this whole thing's going to come unraveled. Nope.
Man, you should have told the director about that. You would have loved that idea.
Yeah, I love that fight scene too. And I love, at the end, I think Carol just ends up ending it by picking up a 2x4 and kind of brandishing it at Tim. And so he's like, all right, fine, all right, where's my hat? And then, she just chucks it at him. And I don't think it actually hits him, but he's like a soccer player and he just flops. And then he gets up, like, slowly, like, it's like one of the movies we made in junior high or whatever. You guys start limping off, like, I committed to this bit. God damn it. So now I got to limp the rest of the scene. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let me just tie this up narratively, at least.
I hope you do talk about Carol's Evel Knievel pants.
I love those 4th of July pants.
Oh, man.
Maybe I'm just excited about the holiday. I don't know. So she's doing something with 4th of July, bright 4th of July pants. She's getting ready for the bicentennial in a few years. And Daniel has gone over to the house, and the Chooper attacks him. He's been run through with a sword in his side, so he's bleeding heavily. He's shirtless, so he doesn't have anything to stop the bleeding with. And he's kind of rolling around the dirt. Finally, Carol finds him. The Chooper attacks her. Daniel reaches out and trips him up or something like that, and they start kind of fighting. She hits the Chooper over the head with a shovel, and Daniel pulls his mask or whatever it is off, and it's Tim. And
then
Daniel stabs
him again.
the Chooper and kills him. And then he dies from blood loss or something, right? From something. And
Something
then
like that.
and then Carol gets to take us on out with her voiceover.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. So there's a longer cut of this movie with more rodeo?
That's all it is that's different. There's 17 more minutes of rodeo.
So why didn't we watch that cut?
Because I thought you'd be mad at me.
I don't think I would have. Is there more narration?
I don't think so. I've seen it, but I was not sober, and I remember not thinking I can't make it through this. This one I got through a breeze. I really enjoyed this, but
This was fun. But if there's narration though, I really enjoyed her narration. I dug it.
They dug you too, Scott.
I hope so.
I will look into it, and if there's something new, I will shoot it to you.
That would be sweet. Long pause.
But it's a lot to take in, Tim was the Chooper?
Yeah.
I mean, God, it's...
No, but here's
what?
The thing about this. Here's my big question with Tim being the Chooper is that so where is he? Like, he's just waiting for 3 idiots to show up in a jalopy and drop a girl off and have her spend the night by herself.
I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Not a lick of
anybody
sense.
but Daniel.
And they try and point at Daniel at one point where, like, she's walking around the grounds and he walks out of the shack. He's like, "What are you doing here?" or something like that. It's like, oh, so he's just working around the house. It's totally Daniel, but it's not.
It's not. It's not. I think it would have been way better if it was just a ninja ghost. I would like to have seen that there really was that thing that lives in there. Yeah, there's this ghost. He's got a sword. He holds it upside down backwards, kind of, and he's going to stab the fuck out of you.
Do you know that live action Disney movie with a young Kurt Russell called The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes? Where he's like a super genius.
Oh, yeah.
I think this should have been called The Indian Ghost Wore Chuck Taylors.
That's amazing.
The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Sorry, I'm just making some notes here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wasn't there like an 80s version of that done with the kid who played Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four, like in 1992?
That sounds like a thing, yeah.
He's a robot and he's all like weird and... What the hell is that?
No, that's like Almost Human or whatever. Or no, what was that? I know what you're talking about. That's not this. No.
But was it a remake of The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes?
No, because I believe Kurt Russell is just a genius. A kid genius.
Oh. Well, I thought he was literally a computer with tennis shoes on. Like not like a Texas Instrument, but
They did remake it in the mid-'90s, though.
They did?
Yeah, and it has Kirk Cameron
Ooh.
and Larry Miller in it.
Sounds good. Who's Larry Miller?
You know Larry Miller. He's in all the Guffman, Christopher Guest movies. He's balding.
Oh, right, yeah.
He played the doorman in that Seinfeld episode who hates Jerry.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm going to have to seek that out. I think we should find a Kirk Cameron movie. There's got to be a really good one for us.
Left Behind.
Bam, Left Behind 2, maybe. I don't know how they can make a sequel, but they did.
Left Behind.
The Left Behinder.
More Left Behind.
So, Scott, you jumped in. I set up a clip and you jumped in.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, was that the long pause?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go again.
So it's Carol's voiceover at the very end of the film.
Oh, wait.
Tim is dead. Daniel's dead. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'll just worry about it tomorrow. If tomorrow ever comes.
I know this is complete dreck, but I love that it's like this philosophical. I don't know. I keep thinking Bergman. Like this is like a Bergman drive-in movie.
Yeah. I see that. I totally agree. I have a soft spot for rambling narration that has no like point.
Function.
Yeah, no function. It's just somebody just kind of like making it up as they go along, and we're watching things.
Oh man.
I have a soft spot for that.
So, unless you guys have any other comments you want to make or anything, I think we could.
Did we talk about them? Did you just briefly? I don't want to get a big thing because I may have missed it. Did we talk about the music?
We talked about the kids' theme.
The kids' theme, but just the music in general, though, had a very it was almost like it felt like it was like pulled from Fantasia or something. It was like early, like very strange for a '70s slasher. It's like this weird. Like I can't imagine that they got some. They didn't pay someone to compose like an orchestra.
No,
but it's.
I'm pretty sure they just bought some library music.
I loved it. I love the music. Sorry, I'll leave that at that. It's I would not listen to the soundtrack, but I would say I would listen to the soundtrack.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a great thing to say.
If you made me a tape of the soundtrack, I would listen to that. I wouldn't get it myself, but if you made a copy of the one you have for yourself,
would it have to be on a tape, Kyle, or could it be
just
MP3s?
No, it's got to be tape.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, let's move on to final judgments. I'm curious to see what you guys do with this one.
By all accounts, this is a trash movie. It felt like two different movies in one. You got like this family adventure where he took his kids and his new wife on vacation. It's a chance for the stepmom and the kids to get to know each other. So we're going to go out to this small rodeo town and, have a little fun together. And while we're there, we're also going to try and make this slasher movie. Just felt like it was a fucking mess, but I loved this movie. What did it for me was the kids. Once I fell in love with the kids, everything else in this movie just kind of clicked into place for me. I think everybody should watch this movie. I'm going to go with 55 minutes of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't agree more. I love this movie. I absolutely fucking love this movie. It was just so amazing. And Kyle hit the nail on the head when the kids show up. That there's so many funny things to laugh at, but the kids show up and they're so damn cute, and they're like the greatest child actors ever because they're not. Yep. They're the only ones not acting and like trying to act like a community theater. So they're just saying the most inappropriate things and like not really inappropriate, but it's like it's so wrong and so awesome, perfect. And the fact that they don't get murdered, but I expected them to, sort of. But I'm like, how are they going to do that? I love this movie. It was the narration, Daniel. The attack.
Daniel is like Torgo Jr.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's nothing I can say about this movie, and also one thing that I think that may really help this movie that makes me love it is that it's only 55 minutes. It's it doesn't wear out its welcome.
Yeah,
because we've watched a few other movies where it's like after an hour I'm like, okay, you should have stopped.
Yeah, totally.
It's like Costanza.
Yeah.
Walk out, go out on a high note. So super cool for me.
Awesome. Yeah, I was telling Kyle before we started recording that this has all the hallmarks of trash for me. It seems to be made up as it goes along. It's just like they found a set and thought this looks interesting. Stock footage, library music. I mean, this has all the hallmarks of complete trash for me, and I freaking loved it. I was just digging it, and I mean, the nonsensical voiceovers, the cute little kids, the nonsense. I mean, the Chooper legend and Daniel. I mean, everything. All these disparate elements come together to make this thing that's way greater than the sum of the parts. You know, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, and it's and again, I've tried to watch the hour and 11-minute one, and I didn't quite make it, and it's just because it's just rodeo footage. But I love this thing, and I really enjoy Steckler's films. But this one has a special weird 70s place in my heart. Definitely a big cool for me.
Ding 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 ding.
Winner. Yeah, goal.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think that we got to have some award you put on the website, on the blog, some sort of award, because this should get an award.
Sure, put a little gold seal on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as antidotes go, I don't feel compelled to offer an antidote for this. I would say go out and watch more Ray Dennis Steckler films. They're all freaking weird. His first movie is called The Lemon Grove Kids Meet the Monster or something, and it's
I've seen that.
Have you? It's like his homage to the Bowery Boys and like those types of movies. Like the gang of street tough kids. Like one of these wacky adventures.
Orphans.
Meet Dracula, that kind of stuff.
When orphans were just accepted part of life.
Yeah, it's just
there's one under the porch.
You're gonna have some orphans out there.
You're gonna have some orphans. Where were it? That was before abortions. That's why we don't have orphans running around our porches.
So that's like a homemade.
It was like a Shel Silverstein poem, like the weirdest fucking Shel Silverstein poem.
So check out that. I guess it's a mess, but it's a mess of love. It's a messy love letter. And Wild Guitar, his first full-on thing he did. I love that. It's like the cliche, kid from the sticks shows up in Hollywood with his guitar, and next thing you know, he's on the TV and radio, and he's an asshole, and then he loses everything. Like, I love those cliche stories. You got to watch that one. But yeah, anything this guy does, check it out. Before he starts doing porno, I haven't seen any of that.
I just want to say, Kyle, as far as Shel Silverstein, it's from the book Why the Sidewalk Ends.
Oh, God, it was so funny, man. You made me cry.
Oh, my goodness.
The next movie we're watching, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this, by the way.
I needed this after it was a long week, and to come home and watch this movie actually made me feel really good.
Yeah, me too.
I agree.
Bad, it was just amazing.
Absolutely. I'll bite. I watched it this evening. I'm so happy I did.
So our next movie, you guys, is one that we've all been pretty excited about for a while. It is. There are two films that are considered to be the first shot on video horror movies. It is this one, and there's one by the guy that made Deadly Prey called Sledgehammer. And I'm not sure which one is actually the first shot on video one, but I believe this is the first shot on video horror movie to have distribution in theaters.
It's going to look good.
And this is called Boarding House. And I showed these guys a clip of some of the characters poolside talking, and just to show them a little bit of the editing, some of the acting. So this is a slasher movie. I believe it's about a boarding house where there was a terrible murder, and some people move in after the fact, and there's something still there killing. And it is legendary. I'm very excited about it. The only bad news is, since I sent you guys that clip, it is not available on YouTube as a whole file anymore. It's chunked out in 10 clips.
Well,
I think it'll be worth it.
It sounds like I remember you sending that clip. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember being dazzled.
How's the water?
Oh, it's great. Go on in.
No. I hope this sun shows out soon. I want to get a tan. It's too cold right now.
Hi, girls. Like to hear some of our new songs?
Oh, you guys just finished your new master, huh? I'm still working on demos.
Hi, Sumi.
Hi. Good morning, ladies.
Hi, everybody. Aren't you hot in those pants?
A little. I certainly don't need a tan.
Gloria, how'd your date go last night? Do politicians do more than just talk?
Stephen Mason. Mr. Personality is great.
Steve Mason. My father financed a couple of his campaigns. He's good looking.
Isn't he an activist?
He's as active as I could handle.
Well, why don't you bring him around here?
I like active, sexy men.
Hey, Debbie, how do you like your little room?
Oh, it's perfect. Listen, I've got Ann Saxon's book on interior design. She did the White House and other things. My mother will swear by her.
No, thank you. I like it just the way it is.
Debbie, would you like me to help you move some stuff out of your room?
So, basically, you're gonna have to watch it that way. But it was pulled down entirely. It's been released on DVD and maybe even Blu-ray in like the 21st century. So
I think
wow. I think someone's sending YouTube a notice to pull it down, and that's why it's disappearing. So I just want to get this episode out there while it's still available before it gets pulled down again. I think it'll just keep getting put up by different users, but you know what I mean. There's no use waiting. It doesn't seem to be getting less illegal, so let's just do it.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to get this. Yeah, I'm ready for that. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I've only seen a few minutes of it. It's just I can't wait.
Good.
Oh, that's right. I'm not ready, but I will have to get ready for that one.
Mm-hmm. So that will be in a couple weeks, guys.
Woot woot.
And is there any other business to do? Oh,
did you wait? Hold on. Have we done the minutes?
No. Go ahead. Now you love doing the minutes. There's one thing though. I just want to note that if you folks haven't gone to rifftracks.com and picked up our Invasion of the B-Girl riff yet,
oh yeah, gotta do it.
You really should. Yeah. We're getting some great feedback, and the great thing is we have sold a few units, and we've sold enough to be the featured riff, which means they're featuring us on their home page for the iRiffs. So if you haven't got it yet, please do pick it up and let us know what you think of it. We had a blast making it, and really want everybody to see it. Yeah, that's it. Any other business, guys?
No, that's it.
I had a garage sale today.
You did?
That doesn't do anyone good tomorrow. So, and this is a podcast, not the radio.
That's correct, and that's correct. Okay, well, you guys, thank you so much for dipping your toe in Ray Dennis Steckler's sewer with me.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would gladly crawl through that sewer again.
50 yards of feces and whatever, freedom, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, Shawshank.
Freedom.
All right, so we'll be back in 2 weeks to talk about Boarding House. And
you're at the boarding house.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. For That's Cool, That's Trash, I am Matt Howell.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Scott.
And you folks out there, you stay trashy.
That's cool. La 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 la. That's trash. La 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 la. That's cool. La 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 la. That's trash. That's trash.
It's garbage, folks.
Hey, Tim, when you come, I'll make you some Texas-sized biscuits you like so much.
Right, I love it. Okay, we'll do that. Later.